Most cloud migrations fail because they lack a blueprint. I spent 25 years at IBM and Deloitte building those blueprints for the world's largest enterprises. But here's the reality. A migration isn't one project. It's projects within projects within projects. Each one unlocking new use cases after use cases after use cases. LLM ops, vector databases, semantic search, AI pipelines, automation at scale. You're not just migrating systems, you're building an ecosystem. That's why it can catapult your career, because you're operating across the full stack of modern AI architecture. If you want to accelerate your career as an architect, getting on a cloud assessment and migration project is your gateway. Today, I'm giving you the executive and architect's guide to strategy, cost control, and vendor oversight. Cloud is non-negotiable, but cloud migration is often chaos. We are talking about thousands, and depending on the company, hundreds of thousands of applications. It's the moment projects stall, budgets explode, and careers get stuck. Knowing how to conduct a cloud assessment and migration strategy can catapult many architects' careers. But knowing how to do a real-life cloud assessment and migration strategy, that is the key, and not basing it off of some theory. A seasoned cloud architect, solution architect, and enterprise architect can usually tell when you are faking it. The reason why most cloud assessments and migrations don't make the mark is because most people jump straight into lifting and shifting without a clear strategic assessment and migration strategy. Today, we're cutting through the noise. We're going to show you the strategic knowledge that separates high-impact architects from the rest and gives executives predictable, cost-saving outcomes. We do not take shortcuts on providing value to our customers. We modernize without compromise. To the cloud architects and aspiring enterprise architects, your growth depends on leadership that transcends basic diagrams. Cloud assessment is your secret weapon. It isn't just a checklist, it's a surgical deep dive into dependencies, compliance, and TCO. When you master this process, you stop just building and start dictating the why and how of the entire transformation. By mastering the full use case, you become the voice of authority, articulating value to both the engineering team and the C-suite alike. Let's talk about the real-life use case advantage. When you truly understand the end-to-end assessment process, from that very first data point to the final to-be architecture design, you aren't just reciting a manual, you're articulating a battle-tested strategy. This is the capability that catapults your career. This is what separates the average tech from the elite architect. Think about it. Most people just want to move data, but you're engaging the client. You're uncovering their actual business reason for the cloud. You're not just answering an RFP, you're winning it. You're leading the workshops. You're asking the uncomfortable questions to map out their current environment. You're handing them clear-cut cost optimizations for both pre- and post-migration. And finally, you're providing a legacy. You're leaving them with a roadmap, the as-is, the intermediate, and the to-be documentation. That isn't just paperwork. That is invaluable to the client. This is also a rock-solid case for interview prep mastery. Imagine being asked in an interview, how do you handle a complex data center migration? Think of cloud assessment as a goldmine of experience. Because these involve projects within projects, you'll have a vast library of use cases to pull from, ensuring you always have the perfect answer in an interview. Instead of those textbook theoretical answers, you can demonstrate exactly how you leverage an automated assessment framework to create a phased, de-risked migration strategy. Most people talk about cloud certifications, but getting a badge and not knowing how to articulate a clear, defined project and the steps you took to actually solve the challenge? Well, A certification won't solve that for you. Learning to master project-based scenarios is a fantastic starting point. It clicks all the boxes. Trust me, as a seasoned architect, a certification is a nice to have. But experience? Experience comes first. Being able to articulate the challenges you faced and solved, well, typically those are the people who get the job. Knowing how to lead a cloud migration strategy proves you've mastered the core pillars of modern IT, AI and automation. In today's market, every architect needs to be an efficiency expert. You have to understand how AI transforms discovery and resource allocation into a high-performance, cost-effective reality. If you want your career to move forward, you need to know how these tools fuel your growth. I'll let you in on a secret. When I'm the one doing the interviewing, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, let's talk directly to the executives. Whether you're weighing a cloud assessment right now, or you're already in the middle of a migration, listen closely. Knowing exactly what deliverables to expect from your implementer isn't just nice to have, it is an absolute must. During the RFP, request for proposal stage, this knowledge gives you a massive advantage. It gives you the radar to spot the implementers who actually stand out from the crowd, and the ones who are just blowing smoke. Because at the executive level, the mandate is simple: ROI and predictability. But let's be honest, most cloud projects fail. And they don't fail because of the tech. They fail because there is a fundamental disconnect between the person holding the budget and the person doing the work. As an executive, you need to demand specific, high-value deliverables to keep your migration on track. This starts with a clear as-is snapshot and a financial model that proves your ROI, both before and after the cutover. You also need a to-be architecture, one that defines the path forward. And here's a tip. If you have a large application footprint, make sure your partner is leveraging programs like the AWS Migration Acceleration Program. These incentives are designed to pay for part of your journey. Ensure your team is capturing them. The most expensive mistake an executive can make is treating migration as the finish line. In reality, the go-live is just the starting block. A truly robust strategy must include a post-migration framework for cost governance. Without active optimization routines and a culture of continuous FinOps, those promised savings simply won't materialize. Don't just move your workloads. Manage them to ensure your ROI actually hits the balance sheet. Mastering the strategic roadmap and its key deliverables is the difference between a high-risk gamble and a predictable business success. This knowledge transforms your cloud project from a chaotic venture into a governed, accountable, and highly profitable business decision. Whether you're an architect aiming to master AI-driven strategy and ace every high-stakes interview, or an executive demanding predictable ROI and total accountability from your team, the depth of expertise required to execute this successfully is immense. That's why a surface-level approach simply won't cut it. I put 25 years of experience into the executive blueprint because I want to help architects and IT leaders master migration strategy and vendor oversight. Hi, I'm Horatio. I like to say I've seen information technology from the inside out. I spent the first decade of my career as an Oracle DBA for heavy-hitter ERPs like eBusiness Suite and SAP before transitioning into designing the data centers that actually house them. For the past 15 years, I've focused exclusively on the cloud, specializing in migrations and cost optimization for firms like Deloitte, Capgemini, IBM, and Infosys. I love taking that 25-plus years of deep technical history and turning it into streamlined, cost-effective cloud solutions. Let's get started. All right, the moment of truth for the sharpest eyes in the community. In our last video, I told you that Dash, my fiery wing husky, was hiding inside one of the slides. I'll give you 5 seconds to look at this architecture one last time. Did anyone in the comments actually manage to find him before the reveal? In a real-life cloud assessment, missing a small dependency is just like missing dash. It's the difference between a successful migration and a project that stalls. But as we say here, we modernize without compromise. There he is, right in the structure. He has the little white circle around his head. You also can see his fiery wings. Where are you on your career journey? Are you just starting out? Or are you already in IT and ready for that next big move? Let me know in the comments. I'm here to help. At the end of the day, cloud success isn't just about moving data. It's about moving with purpose. That is the core of everything I teach. Because here, we modernize without compromise. I'm Horatio, and I'll see you in the next video.